Heads or tails, what's it gonna be? Heads or tails, it's for me, tails! And that means it is Friday. Happy Friday to you all you clickers that clicked on this video. Thank you for utilizing your fingers and clicking on this video. I appreciate that. And happy Friday. If you follow along with the channel, you know that we have a review coming for you today. If you are new here, I appreciate you stopping by. We're going to give you a review today, but not only do we do reviews on Fridays, on Wednesdays we have a Mo Shave November series going on right now. They're going to give you tips, tricks to all the new beard growers. All you veterans out there, go ahead and share it out. And on Monday, I introduce you to a new company. I sit down and talk with them, interview them, and then I test it all week long, compile it up, and we do a review today, which is Friday. And then on Sunday night, we have a live stream, and I'm going to have the owner this week with me. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash that bell with something like it's 2018, because smashing the bell was the cool thing to do then. And go ahead and just give me a thumbs up, because we're smashing bells, clicking buttons, and thumbsing up everything on this video. And we're going to get into the actual review right now. Alright, the review this week, this Friday. If you didn't watch the unboxing, I mean, you can go back and watch it and see what I unboxed, but at this point, you might as well just stick around for the review. So let's get into it and I'll tell you what I think. And the company is Caballeros. Caballeros. I think I'm pretty close. I've been practicing rolling my tongue, rolling that R all week long. And Caballeros is out of South Carolina. And it is owned by Mac and Jake. So the story behind it was Mac, Jake, and Gage were all three buddies, and they've all been really close friends growing up, and they had a text string going. And they're pretty integrated with Disney, so when they went down to Disney one year, they had there was a movie or something like The Three Caballeros, something like that. And so they had their text string, and it was named The Three Caballeros. Well, this past year, Gage passed away. And the two left behind, Jake and Mac, decided, you know what, it's time to do something in his honor. We're going to do something in his honor. Jake's always been kind of fiddling around with things and liking to take something on and take it as high as he can take it, and he was getting into beard oils. And Mac's got some marketing type stuff that he's pretty good at, so he kind of does the behind the scenes, you know, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the labels, all the good design stuff, and the media side of things. Jake handles the brew and the scents and all that good stuff, and making the supplies and shipping them out. But when Gage passed away and they decided to do this company, they thought, what better name than Caballeros? We're going to go right off of our text string, and we're going to name it that in his honor. Now their goal is to not only have beard oils and balms, but they do want to venture out into like washes, co-washes, and butters. But realistically, they want to nail down that South Carolina market and be known as the Handmade men's company. So it's Caballeros Supply, and what they want to have, you know, brushes, combs, anything that can be handmade, shirts, things like that, that is coming from people's hands and being artistic. So when you think about, you know, I need to go get this or I need to go get that, you think about Caballeros and what you can do, what you can get from them that's all handmade. So that's kind of the theme they're going for. They're really starting local with South Carolina and then growing from there. So the first thing that we always dive into when we review a company is I give you a little bit of background, and then we dig into the oils. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to show you a couple of their oils that I have for testing. Now, they reached out to me on Instagram, asked me if I'd be interested in doing a review. They said they like my style, they're fellow Christians, and I said, you know what? I absolutely tootly, as Aubrey would say, want to do a review. So they sent me out some stuff. I've had it for a little while, and if you guys watched the unboxing, we had a couple little mishaps, but if you didn't see it, that's okay, because I'm going to fill you all in today and give them my advice on how they could improve in each category. So first up here you see the oils. So here is an oil, and you got a label wrapped all the way around. This one here is called Ozarks, and it is a woodsy scent. In fact, the exact scent profile is pine, cedarwood, sandalwood, and eucalyptus. So you get a nice woodsy scent out of it. And you got these amber bottles with the droppers here. I mean, pretty normal stuff here. I'll tell you about their carrier oils here in a second. And Ozarks, one thing I said when I unboxed them is that these labels don't necessarily look waterproof. And through conversation, I figured out that not only are they waterproof, but they're that flat label design. So they're not that shiny label, but they're the flat label design. They designed these themselves, but they are waterproof. So I said they didn't look waterproof on the unboxing. I'm coming back today and saying they are waterproof. We also have one called Southern Honey. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what these Southern Honeys smell like, but if they smell like anything like this is honeysuckle and blackberry. And if they smell anything like this, I'm moving to the south. That's right. This is not your sweet honeysuckle blackberry. You get a little bit of honey right away, but for me, the blackberry really comes out, and it's not necessarily a sweet blackberry. It's a little bit of a tart blackberry, and I'm okay with that. It's just a really, really nice scent. In fact, it was probably my favorite scent out of all the ones that I had. I also had one called Dreamsicle, and this is orange and vanilla, kind of like you would imagine, and this tends to be their favorite. And it smells just like a dreamsicle. Just whatever you would expect from a dreamsicle, it smells like that. And they use essential oils in here. And then they also have, they do a scent of the month. So like every month they come out with a scent that reminds them of, kind of like what time of year it is. And they did key lime pie, and they sent me that. It is still available on the website. And on the unboxing, I told you, key lime pie mixed with a dreamsicle balm would be pretty awesome. Well, I tried it. And I was right. It is awesome. You guys need to check it out. You can still go on the website and get key lime pie, probably for just a limited time. When it's out, it's out. Because they're on to new scents each month. But key lime pie is so limey, so delicious. I don't even know how to describe the scent other than it's a straight up lime scent. And then you mix it with the dreamsicle and you get some orange and vanilla in there. And it just makes this fruity heavenness right up in your man-main. That's what it is. So as far as the carrier oils on the oils that they use here, you have jojoba oil, you have grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, and vitamin E oil. Now, jojoba is pretty traditional. Grapeseed is becoming more traditional, and sweet almond and vitamin E. So as far as their carrier blend, you have 4 carrier oils in there, and they're all really good ones. Pretty traditional type stuff that you would see that have been known to be really good feeling. And it did. When I put it in my beard, my beard sucked it up really nice. I didn't have any left over on my hands or any greasy feeling or anything like that. As far as the duration of the scents, they were all a little bit different. I think Southern Honey lasted the longest for me, but they all ranged from 4 to 5 hours, so they get a little bit of a ding there. And when we write out the oils, my advice to them with the oils would be to try to improve the scent duration. And that's really hard with essential oils to get them to last much longer than that. But if they could come up with a way, or maybe consider doing fragrance oils or something to where we can get an all-day scent, that's just my style and how I prefer it. I like to put it on in the morning and still in the afternoon be able to smell it. And with these, I got about 4 to 5 hours. So rating out the oils FRS score, the oils themselves are going to come in at 8.75. 8.75, we'll round it up to 8.8, all right? So we're going to round the oils up to 8.8. And, like I said, there's not much that they can improve on really from there. I think scent duration and maybe selection would probably get them over a 9 for the oils. And then we have their wonderful looking balms. And as much as I love these, I am so disappointed in these. And I'm talking solely about the packaging, solely about the tin right now, because I just think this looks amazing. It is square. It just looks cool. It's different. And the sticker on there is awesome. It is a pull top like this, so it can come off easy. And why am I disappointed, you ask? Because they're switching. They're going to go to the round ones, the round twist tops. So with that, there's disappointment and excitement. Disappointed that they're going away from this awesome, unique design and shape. But I'm excited because I don't like pull tops like this. And because the issue that we had is these tins say they hold 2 ounces. So they're trying to get 2 ounces in. And to get 2 ounces in with these tins, they were filling them up extremely full. And so if they got warm at all and melted just a little bit, it found its way out. And that happened to me. No ding on them. They're trying to give me all 2 ounces. It's the tins that didn't necessarily get there. So they're switching up their tins, and I commend them for that. You know, it's a tough decision, but they want to give you the best experience, and they don't want you having leaking packages, and they want to make sure that you're getting your money's worth and getting your full 2 ounces. So they made the decision to switch over, and like I said, I commend them for that. I think it's amazing, and it helps the experience. When we look at the Balm, here you can see it here. It is a pretty nice, I guess just cream colored Balm. It doesn't sway one way or another as far as color to me. Texture wise, I don't care about texture. If you guys do care about texture, I can go into it a little bit. So I'll just grab a little bit out here with my finger, and I'll put it right up here so you can kind of see if you can see the texture on that. It feels a tad, tiny bit grainy when I melt it in my hand, but it melts down real nice. I mean, there's nothing to complain about. I could care less about grain. I don't think, as long as it melts down in my hand really easy like that, and I can put it in my beard, grain doesn't matter to me. As far as the scents on here, they go just the same with the oils. I don't smell any of the waxes or the butters or anything like that in here. And this gave me a decent medium hold. It wasn't a super firm hold. It wasn't a light hold. I could tell it was in there. It coated my beard nice and made it feel good. And I was really happy with the Balm. And so let me show you. Let me get this lid on here the right way so when I hold it up you can see it. So what you have in here is shea butter, beeswax, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, vitamin E oil, and then essential oils. So it's the same as the oils, but they throw in the shea butter as well as the beeswax. And then here, you know, I have the Ozarks as well, and I have the Southern Honey. Southern Honey. Now this isn't meant Southern Honey as in like a girl from the South. It's meant Southern Honey as in like honeysuckle, blackberry. You know, it's like it's a Southern thing. You know, so. From us Midwesterners, maybe you West Coasters, we don't necessarily know, but they're not referring to anything but honeysuckle and blackberry, all right? So now that that's clear. So I think the design is pretty good. I don't like going to the round, but I understand why they're doing it, and again, that goes back to the company. I commend them for doing that for experience. The ingredients are good. The scent smells just like the oil, so I'm giving them thumbs up all along the way there. It's super smooth when you melt it down. It softens. It gives the light to the medium hold. I think the Balms are really good. Improvements that I suggest, I mean, obviously going to that round tin so they can get the full amount in there. We don't have leakage. But maybe just a little bit longer scent strength. Again, the same as the oils. The scent wears off. But again, we go back to they use essential oils. So that's just something that you can kind of get with that, right? So that's that. So on the Balms here, I'm going to give them an FRS rating of just a flat out 9. Just a flat out 9. I really like what they're doing. I felt good in beard. Felt good throughout the day. Didn't leave any greasy. Like I have some in my hands right now, and they just feel conditioned and soft and smooth. Not like tacky, hard, you know, anything like that that's going to bug me and I want to wipe it off. Like I've just put it in and rubbed it right on into the skin that be on my hands, right? So then we would usually review washes, co-washes, butters. They don't have any of those, so we're just giving them the pass on those, and we're going to go straight down to the company. So when we talk about the company, I like to talk about their website. So the website looks really nice. It's pretty simplistic. There's an about section and a shop section. I also like to talk about prices. Prices are $15 for an oil, right dead center on the market average. The Balms, same thing, $15.15. But you can bundle an oil and a balm, get them in a combo pack, save yourself a couple bucks. So there's that option. You might as well, if you're gonna buy something, buy it in the combo so you can save yourself a few dollars. I also like to talk about communication. He reached out to me first. We sent messages back and forth on Instagram. We did a FaceTime video call and we sat on that for like an hour. So the communication, I'd say, is very successful. Super nice guy. Super nice company with great moral background. They like to help people. They like to be local, support local, help local, and be there for all of you guys. They also like to have on Instagram polls where you guys can help name scents or come up with the scent profiles. So that's pretty cool. So if you don't follow them on Instagram, make sure you head on over there and do that. That's right. Right after you subscribe, finish watching this video, hit the bell and like it. Then you can go scroll down to the comments. You can click the link to their website, to their Instagram. Make sure you follow them and check out their website as well. And then the last part of that is presentation. I wasn't thoroughly impressed with the presentation. I think the oils and the balms, like the stickers and the logo and everything like that, looks good. But they could do a little bit more with branding on the packaging. Like I said, I had some of mine that opened up a little bit, and I know it was due to heat, but you know, maybe if they were in like a plastic bag by themselves or something, it wouldn't have leaked all through the box. I don't know. I'm just trying to throw out suggestions that maybe can give them some ideas to improve upon for themselves. And it was just in a normal brown box. Nothing wrong with that. It had their label, their logoing on the tape all the way around. But I like to really talk about experience and how do you improve that customer experience. You know, maybe something, you know, a little bit smaller of a box that's branded with a stamp of their name on it. Maybe more branded, just branded boxes in general. Maybe some branded wrapping paper inside, like tissue paper that has their brand on it, so you can just open that, get the balm, get the oil out of it instead of having to use bubble wrap. I don't know. I'm just kind of brainstorming. So, what would you guys think? What would you guys do if you were a company owner to brand your packaging? Comment that down below. What you would do if you were a company owner for your branding. I think I'd have some like labeled up tissue paper and kind of wrap the oils and the balm in it nice, so it's kind of like a nice, clean, sophisticated presentation in there. Maybe some of that crunchy Aubrey Chore stuff. Throw some of that in the box. I wonder if you can get that branded. I don't know. But their stickers are cool, and their tape around the box was cool. So I think they have the right idea, and they know where they want to go with it. Just maybe quite hasn't got there yet. So on the company side of the FRS score, we're going to give them an 8.6. An 8.6 on that. I just think the presentation and the variety of selection, there's only like 4 scents right now. So if they had more scents, they'd have a bigger variety. They only have oil and balm. They don't have a butter wash or co-wash. Again, not dinging them. I just think they could have a better variety, and I know some are in the works. So now we take all the categories, we add them up, we divide them by the number of categories we have to come up with this complex equation. Well, it's not really that complex if you know mathematics. We're adding up 3 numbers. We're dividing it by 3 numbers. We're dividing it by 3. We're getting the average. And the average, the overall FRS score, comes in at 8.8. 8.8 for an overall score for Caballeros. And that actually is right on par with everybody else. I feel like 8.8 is becoming the median for companies, and they're all ranked on the same scale. It's the same scales that I go through and fill it out throughout the week, and it's just a running chart. So I feel like, you know, everybody is right around that 8.8. There's a couple higher, there's a couple lower, but I feel like the median's coming in at 8.8. So they're right on track with everybody else. So any other companies you like out there, you can go to faithfullybearded.com, check out the FRS tab, see where I have all the companies ranked, and you can make your decision from there. But there's a lot in that little window of 8.9 to 8.7. You average that out, you get 8.8 right there. You see what I did there? We're learning math. Not only do we learn about beard products, beard companies, and give you tips and tricks, but we also teach you mathematics on this channel. Speaking of mathematics, I gave you 3 things to do, right? I gave you 3 things. Subscribe, hit the bell, and the thumbs up. Have you done those 3 things, right? Have you done those 3 things? We could add 1 to that 3, and that would be 4 things. So we could share it out. We could comment below. Now we have 5 things. Oh my gosh, the math is just going crazy up in here. Maddie's not very good at math, but I mean, that's her thing. You know, I can do math. I'm okay with math sometimes. If I have my calculator, then I'm good at math. Or Google, or Siri, or Aubrey, for that matter. All right, so we have Caballeros coming in today at an 8.8. I was so happy and had so much fun this week reviewing them. I got the cool hat here, made by the same company that makes my hats. I had an awesome conversation with them. And not only that, but Mac is going to be on the live stream Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time right here on this channel. So bring your questions, bring your comments. If you try Caballeros, let them know what you think. If not, maybe we'll have a code or a special or giveaway or something Sunday night. Just hit them up on the DMs and be like, hey, you're going to be on Faithfully Bearded's live stream. That's awesome. I can't wait. I'll be there. Hit me up on the DMs. And comment below. I can't express to you enough how important commenting is. It really, really helps. It shows engagement with the video, which YouTube really likes. As well as sharing it out, thumbs upping it, and thumbs upping everybody else's comment. In fact, why don't we just have a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway right now. I just came up with this off the top of my head, and I'm pumped So we're going to have a giveaway for you guys. And I don't know what the determining factor is. So put something cool down in the comments, and whatever I kind of catches my eyes that makes me laugh, makes me chuckle, makes me think is good advice, or makes my head swell. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to pick somebody out of the comments. Maybe a random number. Maybe a random comment grabber. Or a random comment picker. Or maybe one of you clickers. I don't know. We're going to pick somebody from the comments, and I'm excited to see who it is. You need to be on the Sunday live stream to find out if you win. Alright? Or else I'm coming to that couch right over there. And I'm going to live stream without you. That's right. Without you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's about it for today. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried them before. And as always, welcome in the new members of the bearded community, because No Shave November is right around the corner. Welcome in the new companies that come around. Be engaged. Be nice. Show somebody a generous deed today. Remember that you are a child of God, and God loves you no matter what. We strive to be the best image of Christ that we can be. But we all fail because we are not perfect. And that's okay. I'm rambling. I'm going to end this. Thank you guys all for watching this and enjoying it. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you Sunday. So grab your coffee, then follow it up with a water. Then grab your bang, follow that up with a water, so you can have the most luscious man mane. And God bless you all.